everybody, Glenn here, and we've got some Funko Pops to look at today. Today I'm going to go over the Thor Ragnarok set, and actually I'm doing this video in two parts because there are 10 pops, kind of a lot to do in one video. So I'm going to start by doing the common set of 6 that initially came out, and then I've got 4 more with a couple of exclusives and variants and things like that. So let's get right to it by starting with the man himself. Thor. This is Thor number 240 from Thor Ragnarok. This is Thor with his gun, and this is an interesting pop to start with because the choice of having Thor with, you know, his short hair and all that, and with the gun, which is barely seen. They use that thing maybe like 15 seconds in the scene with Loki. So it's an interesting choice for the main pop figure in this series. Now, there are other Thor figures. In fact, there's at least 2 others. One in his full gladiator regalia, and he's got one where he's holding Surtur's crown, which to me are a little more representative of what this pop should be. And I actually don't have those. I'll get those at some point, but they're not part of the set that I'm showing today and in the next video. So here's Thor, here's the back, here's the other figures that are in this line. I see the side there. And again, I like the pose. I like the aggression as far as the eyebrows. He looks mean and ready to do battle. But that is a cool start, even though, again, I kind of question the choice of him using that laser gun, which we barely see at all in the movie. All right, so that is Thor 240. Next, we've got his buddy, the Hulk. Number 241. This is the Hulk. He's got his full gladiator gear on, including his helmet. This is the one where he's wielding the hammer. Now, there are a lot of different Hulks in this series, each kind of having either a different look or different weapons, etc. It's weird that there's a helmeted, non-helmeted version of this as well that I'm going to show in the next video. But and he's got the axe in that one instead of the hammer. So I like the intricacy, the detail in these, especially with the weapons and all that stuff. Same kind of deal as far as the box goes, but very cool looking otherwise. You know, I like the detail. This one is one of those pops that barely fits in the box, so that's always funny. He's kind of squeezed in there. And as much as they've talked, you know, fans have talked about wanting a 6-inch Hulk pop, it looks like they've hinted around it, not a 6-inch pop, but a 10-inch huge pop for the Hulk. So we'll see if that's coming down the pike. But in the meantime, that is number 241, the Hulk. All right, next is 242. We've got Loki. This is known as Sicarian Loki for some reason, even though he's got his double daggers, which he doesn't really wield too much on Sakaar. But it's called Sicarian Loki for some reason. I think there's at least 1 or 2 alternates in here as well. Now, I've already shown the Marvel Collector Corps, so you've got that Thor and Loki pop in there too, so there's 2 more variants for you. Pretty much the same stuff. And then the side, I like that this is an action pose, pretty much straight from the movie. The colors are great, the blue and purple. His brow is furrowed, he's ready to do battle as well. And I just love the pose, and it's an unusual one when you have the 2 daggers and the hands in that particular spot. It's just a cool looking way to do it. So there is Loki number 242. All right, 243. We'll get to the bad guy, and it's Hela. So there's Hela number 243. There's an alternate on this one too that I'm not sure is out yet, but she basically just has her long hair, doesn't have her horned helmet, whatever you want to call it, on. Again, these are just newer pops are great in that they've altered the poses a bit. You can see her with her hands out. The colors are good. I'm not sure about the light blue of her eyes, but it's still a cool look. I would have made it maybe a little darker green. That kind of befits her outfit a little bit more. But again, a great villain for a change. Superhero movies tend to have a rough time with the villains, but they did a good job with Hela, I thought. And Cate Blanchett is awesome anyway. So there is the box. $243 Hela. Put that right there. All right, $244 is Valkyrie. A little bit of controversy about Valkyrie in this movie, since she's not Valkyrie from the comics, and a lot of people don't seem to understand. And they don't have the keen eye that in the telling of Valkyrie's backstory, when she has that flashback, it's the Valkyrie from the comics, blonde-haired Brunhilde, that actually saves her and causes her to retreat and run away. So it's called Valkyrie, but they're all called Valkyrie, right? So this isn't Brunhilde. They haven't changed it. They haven't changed anything for the movie. That Brunhilde still exists. This isn't Brunhilde. This is another Valkyrie. But in the movie, she's pretty badass. This one, she's got... it's kind of similar to Loki. She's got kind of double daggers there. Double knives. Kind of see the box there. And there's her pose. Again, you know, love the look, love the facial markings, the detail of this character, which is one of the standout characters in the movie anyway. So that is Valkyrie, $244. And then lastly for today, we've got Heimdall, number 245. So Heimdall, we've got another Heimdall pop from the Asgardian set from Thor 2, I believe it is, with his full, you know, armor and stuff. But this is Heimdall broken down. He's still got the sword that opens the Bifrost. His huge sword, but he's kind of in his fugitive outfit. I love what they did with the hair. It looks great. Good detail there. And again, he's in motion. He's kind of ready to fight. And looks good there. There's the box. Got his yellow, his glowing eyes. That's Seal. Right, so very cool. So that is Heimdall number 245. So that's it for Thor Ragnarok for today. So this is the initial 6. We've got the first 6 pops in the set. And these are the common. So they're all the ones that are on the back of the box. In the next video, I'll be going over the other 4 that I have. Again, they're not the last 4 I'm getting from this set, I'm sure, because I'm missing a couple of Thors that I want to get. But there are 4 more outside of this set, so stay tuned for that. And hope you enjoyed this quick look at some Funko Pops. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.